Hello everybody, Xanathar here, and today I am doing a review of episode 13 of Ultraman Z, the English dub. So let's get into it. Let's talk about the characters. Let's talk about Haruki. I really like Haruki in this episode. He's really good. I really like his scenes with Kanegon. They are very fun to watch. Especially with him explaining all these Z forms. Really fun. But I love this scene when he gets serious with Kanegon, telling him being an Ultraman is not all fun. You have to attack peace, and sometimes you have to put kaiju down or not bad, and he talks about how that affects him and everything, and he's confused. I really enjoyed that. Kanegon. He is pretty okay in this episode, quite cute, but does get annoying sometimes. He eats the Ultra Metals, and it's up to Haruki to make him sneeze them out. And it's really fun how he learns about Ultraman Z and all his forms. And Kanegon eventually say goodbye to Haruki, going on his own adventure, probably make some new friends. Oh, never mind. Redman killed him. He's dead now. Anyways, let's talk about Ultraman Z. He is still confused what's going on with Haruki, but eventually he finds out why, and he has a beautiful scene with Haruki I really enjoy, where they try to work this problem out together. And then he gets confused by Haruki being healthy. I guess Ultramans don't eat food. The rest of the characters, they all have brief appearances, and I do enjoy them all. They are very fun to watch. So the characters in this episode, Haruki is fantastic in this episode, Kanegon is okay, kinda annoying, and Zet is really good in this episode, so the characters are good in this episode. Now let's talk about the dubbing. Haruki, voice actor. Zeno Robinson is really good in this episode. His voice acting is super good, especially with the emotional scene, and his chemistry with Matt Shipman, Ultraman Z voice actor, is also really good in this episode. I really enjoy them both. Now I talk about Kanegon. Kanegon is being voiced by Brittany Luda. The voice fits very well, it does sound like a child, and I think the voice acting is really good. The only thing though, it does get annoying after a while though, but still, a good job. So the voice acting in this episode is again really good. Now let's talk about the effects. Kanegon's suit is a nice recreation of the Ultra Q suit, really like that. It's a good suit, I do really enjoy it, and it's a nice design. It's weird looking, kinda ugly, but cute in a weird way. And that's really it I can say about the effects in this episode. What is my criticisms? My only criticism for this episode is the fact that this episode is a recap episode. They annoy me and I'm just not a fan of recap episodes. What do I like about this episode? I love Haruki in this episode and how he is still affected about the whole Red King thing and how him and Zed have to figure it out together. I just love that so very much. I love this little story arc with Haruki. Something I noticed on my third time watching this episode is when Kanegon saw Beta Smash and he said, "Ah, the red guy." I think that was a Redman reference. And that's just really funny, because Beta Smash do look like Redman. What is my final thoughts for episode 13 of Ultraman Z? What I said, I am not a fan of recap episodes. And this episode is probably my least favorite Z episode. But for a recap episode, this is not a bad episode at all. I do somewhat like this episode because it has some really good character moments with Haruki. So yeah, not a bad episode, just not one of my favorites. Well, that is it for this review. Thank you so much for watching. Tell me down below what you think of the episode. If you're new, subscribe. If you like this video, drop a like for this video. Xanathar is out.
I ask that you taste my tuna.